welcome back to another edition of the Unstoppable Denominator channel, guys. I'm Unstoppable Denominator, and over the phone I got my good buddy Peter.
What's going on?
So guys, it's been a long time since we've done our wrestling shows. We're gonna talk about a bunch of lot of things this episode of Wrestling Talk. We're going to talk about AEW, NXT, and the ratings and so on. Leave your comments below. What was your favorite match of AEW if you actually watch AEW? AEW, I loved all the matches, including the main event. I'm sorry to say, the main event actually beat the main event of NXT. No doubt about it.
Yep.
I don't know. I know you said you don't have sides of it, but in my eyes, AEW killed the main event.
Yeah. The main event of AEW was single-handedly better than the last hour of NXT.
Yeah.
It was maybe even the entire show of NXT couldn't compare to that. And I love almost all the guys that performed last night for NXT, but AEW, it debuted with 1.409 million viewers.
Yep.
And NXT on USA Network posted 891,000 total viewers.
Exactly.
That's a pretty big difference.
Yep.
That's hold on. 1,409.
Yeah, give me 1 minute here.
Million minus 841. 891. 891,000. That's a little over 500,000 total difference.
Yep.
That's insane for opening week.
Yeah, and plus, I told my buddy Mike, you should watch AEW. He goes, nah, I'm not gonna watch it.
Well, your buddy missed one hell of a show.
Yeah, he did. And me and my friend, I can't say her name, but her boyfriend, I could say, used to be on this channel as well. Captain Cool. Well, the thing is, we tried getting my buddy to watch it. No, I'm good. Dude, come on. You're missing out on the best freaking wrestling show ever.
Yeah. Literally, that show was fucking incredible.
Dude, I was on my phone.
I was speechless. I was on the edge of my seat last night watching that entire show.
He was okay.
I've never even on a good day for NXT. NXT is my favorite wrestling brand. Still is. However, this show that AEW posted on put me on the edge of my seat. And NXT never did that to me.
The only time when NXT will do that...
Even, NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, all of them, really. The
NXT
1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Those pay-per-views got me on the edge of my seat, but...
Well, pretty much, all the takeovers of NXT blows it off the roof.
Yeah.
But the thing is, why can't they do it on the main, like, the TV shows, besides the takeovers? You can't, if you're going to do all this blow off, this is why you're not getting your views. Is because if you do well on a takeover, why can't you do the same thing on the actual show?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why pretty much my dad, what he did, he switched back and forth. I was in my own room watching it. I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to drink, I'm going to have a little bit of bubbly, aka alcohol. So I needed a little bit of bubbly. So yeah. And I enjoyed AEW. Like I said, I told you I was going to watch NXT last night. That didn't happen. I got up, I watched NXT when I first woke up before I went to work, and it was alright.
It was a good show. I mean, it was enjoyable, but it kind of ticked all the boxes that you want on a wrestling show, but it didn't compare to NXT this week. And this is coming from someone who's a hardcore NXT fan.
Yeah.
I'm still like not going to take the side, and I'm going to be on the fence for as long as I can until shit really hits the fan. But I really think that this whole war that's going on with NXT and AEW is it really like a war though, or are we as wrestling fans implying it to be?
Well, it's okay.
Because it seems to me like NXT was doing what they've always done. They were just putting on a killer show to entertain the fans, and AEW was over here doing their own thing because they're the new kid on the block right now. They're trying to make a name for themselves.
I'm on a Facebook group chat called All Elite Wrestling group chat, like on a Facebook group page, and there was one person that said that I'll give AEW 5 years and that they'll go away. Don't count them out, dude. Freaking AEW just beat freaking. Okay, I would love.
They beat NXT.
I would love.
They beat the #1 wrestling show in the world.
And here's the thing is, I would love to see AEW compete against SmackDown or Raw. Definitely AEW will crack that out of the park.
Yeah.
Because SmackDown and Raw...
100%.
Because SmackDown and Raw is just like...
I'm saying if they were competing with Raw especially, well, bro, no, Raw's going to get 0 views.
I'd say, well, like I just said, my buddy will just watch AEW. NXT, the Raw and SmackDown. Because he would rather watch his WWE. Okay.
Well, I mean...
Well, the thing is,
But that's his kind of thing, though.
Yeah. And I gave every wrestling company a chance to watch from me, in my eyes. I gave Lucha Underground. That was my... that show was my #1 priority. Before NXT, when it was actually on TV. Well, it's still on TV, but they're doing reruns. But I gave Lucha Underground a chance. I gave Impact a chance. I'm going to come back and watch Impact again, here and there. One week I'll do SmackDown, and one week I'll watch Impact. But, or maybe I'll watch both if I'm still up. Or if I'm not actually closing. Because I might go back to closing on Fridays.
Yeah.
But I gave WWE a chance. I gave Ring of Honor a chance. And I kind of want to bring back Ring of Honor. That was a good show. And I don't know if it's still on, but I think it's still on.
It's probably still on, but what channel?
It's on Sundays on channel CW, I believe.
On Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday nights.
So they're in a weird spot now because they're competing with the NFL.
Yeah.
And what do you think is getting the most views on a Sunday?
It's NFL.
So that's why I think Raw kind of screwed up a little bit.
Well, Raw is competing against.
They're competing against Monday Night Football.
Yep. And guess what season it is too? Major League Baseball playoffs.
Yep.
So, Raw and SmackDown and NXT and AEW and Impact are in big trouble. And Ring of Honor are in big trouble. Because they're going to be watching baseball. They're going to be watching football. They're going to be watching college football. They're going to be doing this and that.
Yep.
So, but alright, so let's get to the topic here. Jon Moxley has returned from an injury last night and attacked Kenny Omega. That was one hell of a match of, not the match, but I mean like the main event, because he appeared in the main event area. That was a good match of the main event, including Jon Moxley returning and attacking Kenny Omega, putting him right through the coffee table.
Yeah.
Giving him the dirty deeds.
Yeah, it was great.
To keep the feud going with that. And we had a debut last night on AEW. I don't know how his last name would pronounce, because he's going by his actual last name now. Jake something.
Hager?
Yeah, thank you. Hager.
Yeah.
But I'm glad to see him. I actually got to meet him in person. Down in where you are, Pete.
Pittsfield?
Yep. I was trying not to say it, but hey, thank you.
Yep.
So, but oh, and then we got former LAX. Yes, they debuted on the last pay-per-view, but the thing is, I'm glad to see Santana and Ortiz somewhere else in a wrestling company. The Impact was alright for them, but I think it's time for them to go somewhere else now, since AEW's here now. So I would like to see where they're gonna go. I definitely see them winning a tag team championships here. It's gonna be like a rivalry between them and the Lucha Bros again, like an Impact. That would be really great to see again.
It really would. They really are a very good
really a very good faction right now.
Because they got what's his name there? Chris Jericho.
Yeah.
And Jake Henning. And so it's like pretty much like Undisputed Era.
Yeah, that's gonna be what's. If you're gonna try and compete with the Undisputed Era specifically, I think that's where AEW is going to lose. Because I think there are more Undisputed Era fans than there are AEW fans right now.
You never know. Give it a chance. It's just a brand new show, and it's just week 1.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know if this is gonna be actually a faction, because they just teamed up to attack people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and we did have Sammy Guevara or whatever his name was. In there, he attacked Cody Rhodes, low blowed him, and Dustin Rhodes too. So, but
true.
I forgot him too. So, and does he kind of look familiar to somebody that used to be on this show?
Who?
Cody. Does he look like him, sort of?
I mean, I don't know.
He kind of does, in my eyes.
I mean, maybe, but...
When I saw him in Lucha Underground, I'm like, oh, that's Cody's brother. So...
I mean, I guess he does a little.
Yeah.
But... I guess he does a little, but not exactly.
Alright.
Not exactly.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll go on and move our last talk about AEW. AEW's new women's champion, RIHO.
Yep.
Congratulations to RIHO becoming the first time ever AEW women's champion. Congratulations to her. To her. You know, in this match, it kind of looked like she was going to lose in this match. You know, back.
It did.
But the thing is, right.
But at the end, she just picked up into the second gear.
Yeah, and picked up
that
win.
She completely destroyed.
Yep.
Nyla Rose in the last 5 minutes of the match.
Yeah, and the thing is, I thought, okay, yeah, this is gonna be over. But we always see this. It's like Rey Mysterio versus Brock Lesnar. Who's gonna win? And on paper, it's gonna be Rey Mysterio. If just say prediction, we say that Rey Mysterio wins,
Yeah.
But he never will beat Brock Lesnar.
No.
Sorry to say.
No, he will never do that.
And probably in video games, yeah, but not in real life.
In real life, no.
Because him and his son already got beat up, I guess, I seen.
Yeah. I saw that.
And, let's speak about... We're going to talk about WWE now. What do you think about Dominic, Ray's son?
Dominic?
Yeah. Do you think as soon as he's fully ready and done training, do you see a feud between him and his father?
I mean, I guess.
I definitely
I could
see it. I definitely seeing it happening because I don't know if it was you or me, or somebody else that brought it up to their attention, and that that it could be Eddie's son.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was you or somebody else that I mentioned too. But,
that was me.
Oh, it was you?
Yeah.
Alright. So, he can turn on his own father, well, somewhat of a father he is to Ray, or to Dom.
I wouldn't put it past them to do that, though.
But the thing is, you never know what they'll do. It could happen.
True, you're right, it could happen. But we'll have to see.
Yeah. Alright. Before we move on to the next of NXT, we are going to talk about could NXT be a third brand?
NXT being on that topic, it looks as if that's the way it's going.
Yeah, because you got the returns of Finn Balor, which we were gonna be talking about it next, but we got Finn Balor came back. We have Tyler Breeze. Who
Fandango.
else? Fandango.
And also, all of the 205 Live guys are competing on NXT now, too.
Yeah, Leo Rush and... So
it's looking like it's becoming its own, brand. So, personally, I think WWE should make NXT its own brand.
Right.
Because I think it's honestly more entertaining than Raw and SmackDown combined.
Right, and they can go by doing drafts, you know?
Yeah, and the word on the street is that NXT is going to be part of the draft in some way. So, whether that means
they might be calling somebody up, or
whether that means it's going up or just,
trading superstars,
stealing main roster guys.
Which I do think is, if they're gonna push them up, that would be a bad idea, because that's gonna screw up the ratings big time against AEW.
Yeah, it will. Definitely. But it's definitely looking like NXT is going to be its own thing. Yeah. And I think it's best for business, really. I know they don't want to do that because it's like a developmental league, kind of like college football to the NFL. It's kind of like, yeah, if you're good here, you're going to succeed theoretically speaking. When you move up, you're going to succeed there. It's kind of like the next step.
Yeah.
But
it's just
if they do pull that card, it could be disastrous for Raw and SmackDown, though.
Hey, look, they're pretty much Raw and SmackDown ain't competing against anything besides football and baseball.
Yeah.
And other TV shows. So,
True.
They're not competing against any other wrestling company. Only one that's actually competing against is NXT with AEW. Impact used to do it with WWE on Monday Night Raw, because I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and then I switched over to the next channel of watching Impact one time.
Yep.
And WWE beat them in the ratings that day. And they learned that lesson. So,
yeah, they did. Or at least we thought they did until they compete with another brand, and then they get their asses kicked.
Imagine they go on Wednesday night.
500,000 views. That is a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money just tuned over to AEW, and they should. It's the hottest. It's the new kid on the block, so to speak. Yeah. Oh, this is new. Let's check out something. Let's check out this. See how they're doing. And sometimes they'll have really initially. Like, I think the first month they will have some more ratings, but as time goes on, it's going to be very interesting to see how these numbers hold up for the duration of however long this TNT contract thing is.
Well, the thing is, I guess with AEW, they're going with TV 14. So, and WCW used to be TV 14. So, you never know. People want to see AEW succeed and be a long-term wrestling company.
I want them to succeed. Listen, I want them to succeed. But I'm not going to at the same time be naive and thinking that WWE isn't going to still be the number one wrestling company in the world. Mm-hmm. Just because the new kid on the block is doing good for himself. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Cody's company. I said it before. I thought this was the single most entertaining wrestling show I've seen in a while.
Yeah, you actually mentioned that to me in a messenger on Facebook earlier.
However, the question is that I asked before you interrupted me.
Sorry.
Do you think after like the first month or two before the hype dies out, right?
Yeah.
Like, because there was a lot of hype on the internet about AEW, and the numbers, they reflect that. As I said, they beat WWE NXT by 500,000 views. That's incredible. But again, it's the first week. I expect this number to stay for the first quarter of the year. But after January rolls around, and we head into the long-term view, it's going to be very interesting to see how those numbers are then. If they're the same or higher, then this thing is going to succeed. But if not, then WWE still won.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, right? Here's with AEW. They sold out with minutes. Yeah. WWE never, ever, ever sold out in minutes. Like that. It takes them months.
But again, again, Richie, it's because what was the hottest talk all summer?
AEW.
What company had the hottest talk all summer?
AEW.
It's AEW.
Yeah, but no, listen.
But
what I was saying is that WWE never had the sellout like long time ago, like in minutes. So,
yeah, it's insane how many tickets went in minutes. It's insane. I'm right there with you. I'm not taking that away from them.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is it's not a surprise. If I was hyped up, let's say, for example, let's say let's just say I'm a huge Avengers fan, right?
Okay.
So when the next Avengers movie comes out, right?
Yeah.
You expect me to go see that because that's what the talk is. It's all about how this movie does in the box office and everything. But it's the same thing with it. It's the same thing here. You expected this because the talk all summer is AEW going to beat NXT and they were hyping it. They were hyping it so high, and I'm glad that the numbers reflected it because it would have been It'd be very embarrassing if those numbers fell.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Well, the thing is, like you said, we'll have to wait until after the first quarter is done.
Yes.
And
yeah, that's all. Like, you can't. I don't think you can make a sensible statement on the success of AEW based off 1 week. You gotta extend that life, Richie. You have to extend that. Because it'd be asinine for me to say after 1 week, oh, this is what I'm talking about. They're going to shut WWE down right now. It's over. No, that's one show. Any WWE, heck, Raw can be very good 1 day out of the year. It's so the viewerships over the course of a year is what makes Raw the number one wrestling show.
Yeah.
Even though the quality may be boring as hell because it's the same thing over and over again. They still have the viewership because somehow they formed a fan base.
Right.
Same thing like AEW. That I expected AEW to win first week. It was a no-brainer to me.
I was expecting pretty much the viewers would be lower than it is with NXT right now.
Did I think they beat NXT by 500,000? No, that number is incredible.
But the thing is, I thought it would have been like lower than maybe like 70,000 views.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
Like 891
I didn't think it would be
views.
500,000. Because 518,000 viewers. That's what AEW beat NXT by this past
week, yeah.
night. That is insane. If that number continues, then yes, this show is going to be very serious. And I'm saying it right now, if AEW keeps this up, you could have a very, very good wrestling brand here.
Yeah, and I definitely see
and
that
WWE will definitely be in trouble then. Are they right now? Hell no.
Well, right now, with the viewers right now, as of week 1, yes.
Well, but are you going to sit there and say that WWE is going to go bankrupt right now after 1 week?
You never know with Vince McMahon. Okay? Because Vince McMahon
isn't even part of the show anymore.
Well,
he's focusing on the XFL.
Actually, what I heard was that, I don't know if it was you or somebody else that told me that once he's going to look into this after a few times to see how NXT goes with AEW. Then he'll give it to Triple H so he can focus on his XFL or something, whatever it's called. So.
Yeah, but still, you have to wait this out. AEW was amazing last night, and it honestly was better than NXT in my eyes.
Yeah, and plus, don't forget, we haven't even seen half of their roster yet. Well, no, we've seen maybe quarter of their roster right now.
Yeah.
And they got tons
and that's what I want. Look, that's going to be the thing. The thing that AEW has to keep in mind. You obviously have to feature guys like Adam Page, Jericho, and Omega, and Young Bucks every week.
And Cody Rhodes.
Because that's the core of the show.
Yeah.
However, you have to also incorporate the rest of the roster too. You can't just have the same people on every single show, because then the other wrestlers will start to get pissed off and want to leave.
Just like how WWE is doing, they're not allowing their half of these rosters to get TV time.
Yeah, exactly. But my argument has always been they signed way too many people.
Yep.
Way too many people.
And then they release them during their training stuff. Why would you sign this person if you if they were in some other promotion like Impact, and you sign them off of Impact, you don't even give them any TV time on NXT or something?
Yeah, exactly. It's stupid.
Or you give him a horrible push, TV time, and then you make him lose. That's just making him mad.
Exactly.
And no wonder why it was a waste of this person's time.
Yeah. That's why Dean Ambrose, Pac, and Ty Dillinger left.
And don't forget Cody Rhodes and Dustin.
Dustin
left.
Well, Cody Rhodes left because he was sick of doing the same old Stardust gimmick.
I talked to him. I met him down in where you are. He said he didn't mind the Stardust. He wanted to do both characters, his character Stardust and himself, to do on both shows, like Stardust on SmackDown and Cody Rhodes on Raw. But apparently they didn't allow him to do that.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. So. But it would have been cool to see that happen if they allowed it to happen.
Yes, it would have been.
But Dustin left on his own and got pissed off, and he actually had an interview about it on YouTube. I forgot to send that to you about that interview. But he said some nice swear words about WWE, and he was mad.
Well, yeah. He should have been. They treated him horribly.
Yep. And he's glad where he is now. And look at Jon Moxley, a.k.a. Dean Ambrose. He posted that the trailer of him going to AEW, like being let out of prison or broke out of prison or whatever.
Yeah.
He feels happy. He is out of there. Half of these talents, Sasha Banks wanted to leave, but was forced to stay.
Well, she wasn't forced. She probably negotiated with them.
I don't know. I seen something on YouTube that she was forced. So I didn't watch it, but I just seen a video, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so enough of that. Who could beat Shayna Bayzler?
You know, at this point, the only person that can beat Shayna Bayzler is Shayna Bayzler. Because she's faced literally everybody on the roster that they have.
Ooh, since, like, we just talked about pretty much the,
I don't know, Rhea Ripley? But
NXT.
That's the only one I can think of.
You know how remember how we just brought up to NXT being the third brand? Maybe they send maybe one of the Raw or SmackDown women come down and beat her.
True.
And I don't even know who that could be. I don't see Bayley or Charlotte Flair or Becky Lynch going.
Well, Bayley is a SmackDown champion.
Yeah.
At this point, Becky Lynch is the Raw champion. So
I definitely would say they're not going down.
They would have a match with the NXT champion.
Charlotte Flair, I don't see her going back down.
No, I can't see Charlotte going down because of who she is.
Yep.
The ratings would definitely drop if Charlotte ever went down to challenge Shayna Bayzler. Everyone said, "Oh, I hate Charlotte. Charlotte is overrated. Charlotte is a bitch. Charlotte is this." Like, the thing you got to keep in mind, though, while I agree with all of those statements,
I do hate Charlotte Flair.
and I do hate Charlotte, but the thing is you got to keep in mind is that you wouldn't be able to have those opinions if you didn't watch.
Yep.
So Charlotte doesn't give a shit. She did her job by just going on and making you hate her.
Exactly.
So the ratings, she's a big part of the ratings package for them. If you remove Charlotte from Raw and SmackDown completely, you got a lot of eyes going to watch to want to watch AEW or NXT or Impact or Ring of Honor or whatever one.
Yep.
Because it wouldn't last without Charlotte. If Charlotte ever leaves this company, they're fucked.
Yeah. Well, Ric Flair left, but he's back.
Yeah, but did he really ever leave, though?
Yeah, he did. He actually left and went to Impact. Because I seen him on Impact.
Yeah, but still.
He was on there for about a good year. So. But yeah. But
at this point, I can see Shayna Bayzler fighting someone maybe like Peyton Royce or someone.
But Peyton Royce wouldn't do. I don't think so. She would kill her. You need somebody that's tougher and stronger than these girls that she went up against. The only one I can see is Ronda Rousey, but there's no way in hell we're gonna see Ronda Rousey coming back.
Not now, no.
I don't think she'll ever come back after the way she's been talking shit about WWE and behind the scenes and shit. So.
Well, did you expect anything else, though?
No. But the thing is, I don't see her coming back.
No, man. I don't... At this point, she's beaten everyone that came her way. Like her or not, I just don't see anyone beating her.
Yeah.
Not at this point.
Unless if they got somebody over on being trained to go onto the main, onto NXT, right? To face her. But,
yeah, that would be it. That would be all I could see.
But that's not gonna go anywhere right
nope.
now. Oh,
nope.
So let's go on to where the end of the show of NXT, how Tommaso Ciampa had returned.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I was shocked to see him back.
Yup, that's why I messaged you. I said holy shit at that point.
Oh, was that the one you said?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yup, I said holy shit after that. That was incredible, man.
Well, when I said holy fucking shit, it was the one I said holy fucking shit was because the main event on AEW, so.
Yeah. It certainly held up to that. I'm impressed.
But
I was impressed.
I'm really glad to see Ciampa back. I see him going up. It's going to be really interesting how Ciampa's going to go up against Adam Cole. Who do you think would win? So I already say I think it's going to be a good rivalry, though, but I think Cole will win the first one, and then Ciampa will win the second and third.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. So.
Yeah, I think Ciampa could possibly regain his title, but now you have Finn Balor and Ciampa and Johnny Gargano all focused in on that title around Adam Cole's waist.
Yep.
And not to mention you have Killian Dane and you got Matt Riddle as well.
Yep.
That's a lot of people just
put them in a ladder match. That's what
yeah.
I can see.
have them kill each other in a ladder match. That would be great.
Yep.
That would be great. I'd love to see that. Or have a battle royal for it.
Yeah, I'd rather have a ladder match instead.
Yeah, I would too, but I'm just throwing something else out there.
Yeah. Oh, let's have a tournament. Why a tournament? Why put them in a tournament to find out who's going to be the number one contender? Put them in a fucking ladder match, William Regal.
Or put him in War Games or something.
Yeah.
Or Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What happened?
I just my knee hit the wall.
Oh.
Oof.
My knee hit the wall.
Oof. Alright, let's talk about the next topic. CM Punk returning to WWE. What? CM Punk's coming back to WWE?
If you want to believe the rumors, yeah.
Well, he actually admitted it in an interview, guys. He said that he is working with the WWE.
Yes, he did.
He said that he will not wrestle, but he will do a show for the WWE. Like a talk show or something. He didn't say he wants to wrestle again. He just wants to do like a talk show, like a host. That's about it, guys.
Yep. This is incredible. I never thought he would be with the company again.
Right? Maybe Vince and him made up,
Yeah.
Made a deal and stuff. And said, we're sorry, I'm sorry, and blah, blah, blah. So.
Blah, 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 what? Yeah.
But how long do you think CM Punk signed that contract for? Who knows?
I don't know. I don't know anything about a contract, but he will take place in the... I think he said something about the premiere of SmackDown, which is tomorrow.
Yep.
And to do a wrestling sports center thing over on Fox Sports 1. I forget what day of the week it's going to be on, but that's something you got to keep your eyes on too, because let's see, wrestling.
I definitely can say is if
wrestling
this is gonna be, everyone's probably like, oh my god, CM Punk's back in WWE. He's gonna wrestle. Oh my god, guys, he's not gonna come back and wrestle. Sorry to say, he said it in an interview. Where did you see that video? It's on YouTube.
Yeah, the show is scheduled to start Tuesday, November 5th on Fox Sports 1. So it's going to be, the schedule will look like this. Raw Monday, WWE Backstage, I guess that's what the name is, on Fox Sports 1, AEW and NXT on Wednesday. and SmackDown on Fox.
On Fridays.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
AEW pay-per-view, AEW and NXT pay-per-views every few months on Saturday, and WWE pay-per-views on Sunday.
It's going to be interesting how this is going to play out to be on Fox for SmackDown.
Apparently CM Punk loves Renee Young. And he wanted to work with her.
So maybe that's why she hasn't been... That's why maybe she got removed off of the commentary and just do the host with CM Punk.
Well, Renee Young's going to be on tomorrow.
Oh, is she? All right.
Basically, the Raw commentary team is now the SmackDown commentary team, and they have a whole new Raw commentary team after the season premiere.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of SmackDown, what do you think of what their new set is going to be like?
I didn't get to see it.
Either did I. I don't know what it looks like.
Let's see if I can Google it. SmackDown setup. SmackDown setup.
I was told that they were going to bring back the Fist. That's all I heard. They might bring back the Fist for SmackDown. Because that was like...
Well, you saw the logo, right?
No.
This was the logo that they introduced. Here. There you are. I just sent it to you. That's the logo that they introduced.
Hold on, I'm connecting to my this phone. Awesome.
Yeah.
No. I mean the frickin' Facebook.
Oh.
It won't load.
Yeah, but the Messenger will, right?
Nope. It's saying connecting.
Oh. Hold on, let me...
Even if you send it in a text on my actual phone, I can't view it because I have my other phone recording our video, so...
okay. Alright. Well...
I'll have to check it after the show, so... But guys, it's gonna be an awesome week. Hopefully SmackDown will maybe look great on paper with views as it's season premiering. But I don't know. I think they'll probably not get that many views.
Well, this is... But yeah, CM Punk in WWE, even as a host of a show, would be really entertaining.
Yeah.
They could certainly use him.
Alright. It's gonna be great to see what he's gonna do, like what they're gonna say and shit.
Yep.
Shit, you're not gonna
Most
understand.
definitely.
But alright, we're gonna move on. Brock Lesnar going to SmackDown.
Brock Lesnar is on SmackDown, yep. He's fighting Kofi Kingston tomorrow.
Yep, for the WWE Championship.
Yep.
And rumors are saying that Brock Lesnar will beat Kofi Kingston.
Of course he will.
So, and that's when, there was rumors saying that he was going to cash in on Kofi Kingston. That never happened.
And that'll be And that'll be the day where you again throw a fit and then say that you are going to never watch wrestling again and then watch it anyway.
Well, I wasn't going to be so pissed with Brock Lesnar cashing in on Kofi.
Yeah.
I was way too pissed off with him cashing in on fucking Seth Rollins. Because enough is enough with him being on the Universal Championship.
At least the WWE Championship is new-ish for Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It's not like...
Well, it's different. It's a different belt for him.
Yeah. And one he hasn't held in a long time.
Yeah. It's like a new belt, but a different... It's like... different.
Yeah.
But since... I did hear since Brock Lesnar is on SmackDown that Daniel Bryan is going to go to Raw. Which I seen on YouTube.
We'll have to see if we'll have to see about that for the draft.
Yeah.
But I really hope not.
And the only reason why I say this is because I seen something on YouTube that they will give Brock Lesnar the belt on SmackDown and Daniel Bryan on Raw the belt of Universal Championship. So
probably.
But oh yeah, you know what we forgot to mention? We didn't forget to mention that debut from NXT. That Priest dude.
Damian Priest.
Yeah, thank you.
That Priest dude.
I didn't write his first name down. All I saw was Priest, so I'm like, okay.
Damian Priest.
Okay, Damian Priest.
Yeah. That was epic.
When I saw that, I'm like, who the hell is he?
That's Damian Priest.
And who did he attack again?
He attacked...
It wasn't...
Roderick Strong? Was it Roderick Strong? Or...
No, it wasn't Roderick.
No, Pete Dunne.
Oh, yeah, Pete Dunne, yeah. Now,
he attacked Pete Dunne.
Now, is Pete Dunne officially on NXT, or...?
Yes.
Okay.
He has been for a while.
And how about Walter? Has he been on NXT, too?
I have no idea, because he still has his Universal belt.
Because I thought I seen...
UK belt.
Because I thought...
my theory on it is that since they incorporated the Cruiserweight division into NXT, and that the WWE UK title is technically an NXT brand, I think he can just, as the UK champion, just jump back and forth.
Yeah.
That's just my guess.
Well, the thing is...
That's actually happening or not, but
the thing is, I was just wondering, because I thought I seen a video of him being over on NXT.
Yeah, he was on NXT the past 3 weeks.
Okay. With his group.
Him and Imperium.
Yeah.
They've been on NXT the past 3 weeks.
So, now, since 205 Live is going over on, Superstars going over on, NXT, do you think that they're getting rid of 205 Live and just...
That was center of speculation for the past month, but it has been recently confirmed that 205 Live is still going to be featured after SmackDown.
Okay.
Only this time it's going to be on after SmackDown on Friday. But the Cruiserweight division can hop on both shows, NXT and 205.
Okay. And my last question with that women's tag team division, right? Remember how they said that they were going to bring it over to each and every show?
Yep.
That has not happened. I haven't seen it over on NXT.
Nope.
Or Raw. Ever since Bayley and Sasha been tag team champs.
Nope. I haven't seen it since.
And that's been, it was a good idea for the WWE to do that. Bring the women's tag team championships in. But now, not using them to go different brands anymore. Like they said they were gonna do.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So,
I don't know what goes through their heads.
Yeah, either do I.
Like, oh yeah, here's an idea. Let's just use this 1 week, strip them of the belts, and then never fulfill on our word.
Yep.
I swear that's what's going through WWE's mind
Right.
at times.
I don't know. That's why I don't know with the WWE anymore. Because, with freaking Vince. And then we got Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon next week. I thought Shane was gone.
Well, Shane is the winner stays, loser goes.
Yeah. It was the last match between those.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden Shane's back and the winner stays, the loser gets fired.
Yep.
How? Shane's gonna still be there. He's gonna be backstage. And Kevin is still gonna be there. Unless you fire Kevin and you move him down to NXT.
Well, he's already fired right now.
Yeah, well...
Technically, he's already fired right now.
Okay, so he'll win, and he'll retain his chance.
Yeah.
So Shane will work on in backstage.
He'll win, and Shane will retire.
Well, he won't retire, but he'll just stay backstage.
But he'll retire from ring competition.
For a while. At least maybe for a while. I say give it maybe until next WrestleMania.
Probably.
So.
They're never truly fired.
Yeah.
But they're never truly fired.
Shane can't be fired because he's the McMahon.
Yeah, he is the company.
Unless if he's going back to his company, but I was told that his company went bankrupt that he owned. So, I don't know.
I mean, technically he's the owner of WWE.
Well, no, he was a owner of another company. That's why we never seen Shane McMahon in a long time. Until, like, a couple years ago.
Yeah, when you had that match with The Undertaker.
When he actually came back on Raw, when the brand split started happening.
Yeah, he had the match with Undertaker.
Okay.
At WrestleMania.
But I don't know with this anymore. I think he'll just be backstage, just working on stuff. He can't be fired because Daddy won't fire his own son.
He's not gonna do it.
Unless if you really have a hot-headed brain there and you actually fire your own son, then, well, you should be fired, Vince.
I think Vince is on the way out anyway.
He's worried.
I have a funny feeling that he's gonna be on until probably Mania, and then he'll retire. Which honestly would be really sad. But
I don't know. We'll have to find out. Anything else you want to add?
No.
That you have been watching on Raw or SmackDown that you wanted to add?
Well, I mean, I was gonna say when we were talking about CM Punk that the limo that appeared on Raw could have been his, but
what was it?
Well, I don't know.
Oh.
They kind of cut to a limo, I want to say at the beginning of the third hour, and they just never went back to it.
Maybe it wasn't somebody.
A limo, before Bobby Lashley and Lana had that.
I don't know, because I don't watch Raw and SmackDown. Yeah.
Well, Lana cheated on Rusev.
Rusev is actually cheating on her. Cause
no, Lana cheated on Rusev
in
on
real
Monday.
life?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, because he was having a match with Seth Rollins for the title, and then Bobby Lashley came out.
No, I meant in real life, not storylined.
It could be storylined, but Richie, she's married.
Yeah.
She's married.
That's what I'm trying to talk about, but you said no. She cheated on her. Well, technically,
with Bobby Lashley.
Rusev technically cheated on her in the first place, because apparently the baby's not Mike Kanellis. It's Rusev's baby.
Oh, you mean the baby that Maria Kanellis literally said wasn't Rusev's?
Oh, I don't know.
She said that on Raw, it wasn't Rusev's. But obviously it's Mike Kanellis' kid. Obviously, don't try and think we're stupid.
All I seen was on YouTube. They only had that little thing there, and then as he came out, and I'm like, oh, that's his baby.
They were going based on what Maria was saying, and Maria said that it's Rusev's baby, but it's really not, because she said, did you honestly think it was Rusev's child? Right before, I'm like, no one ever thought that. You are married.
You never know with never know with people these days. You
don't.
They cheat on their husbands and wives,
But Lana made out with Bobby Lashley right in front of Rusev.
Oh, well.
And she made the first move right in front of Rusev.
Oh, well, I have to say. Just a storyline.
Why? but like...
Why? It's a storyline.
Yeah, but you literally cheated on your husband right in front of him.
Because she wants...
I mean, yeah, it's a storyline, but like...
Because she wants a build... Also... Here's the thing is, she wants a bodybuilder, not some big bloated dude. Think about it. She wants
a... How do you know this?
Because Rusev is bloated up, okay? And Rusev don't have abs. He lost
a lot of weight.
Yeah, but still, he don't have abs. Bobby Lashley has abs. So she probably wanted to go to him.
I don't know, man. But, like, anyway, like, then it's like they never went back to the limo at any point. They didn't even go back to see if it was Bobby Lashley's limo.
It could be appeared on tomorrow's show. Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll find out maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, probably.
If not, then that's gonna be another good question.
Yeah. Aside from that, I'm all out.
Yeah, I am too. Because I've wrote as much as I actually wrote down. Besides, we didn't cover one topic though. Did you see Roderick Strong's shirt? He had that sticker still on his shirt. It was not when he went out and celebrate with what's his name? The tag team there.
Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, he had a sticker right on his shirt. So he must have either A, forgot his own shirt, or two, he didn't have. He probably got a shirt at the store there, or they get their own shirts.
And what does this have to do with anything?
Because it was visible, you could see it.
I wasn't paying attention to a shirt.
I was.
Like, I just assume it's their shirt.
Well, there was a sticker, trust me.
So Roddy apparently hijacked a shirt, then okay.
Well, not Kyle O'Reilly, it was Roderick Strong.
I said Roddy, dumbass.
Oh, I thought you said O'Reilly.
No, I said Roddy.
Okay.
Dumbass.
I am a dumbass. Alright, we covered everything.
Cool.
Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's show. I'll be here under pink lights. Oh yeah, if you want to know why pink lights, it's breast cancer awareness, right?
Yep.
October.
Yep. So next several episodes of this are going to be featured pink lights.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh. Alright.
Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. I'm Unstoppable.
I'm Peter, and we're out.
Given that's how we live it, don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed.